probably Lodge, but really bad condition. Let's see about these guys here. 14 Modern Lodge, $7.95. 3-notch Lodge number 8. It's probably worth $8. I think I'll grab that one. All right.
Oh wait, isn't it
Interesting. I'm gonna take you for these cookbooks. All right, on my way in this City Walk Urban Mission thrift store, day after Christmas, and actually a really nice place in Tallahassee, south of the city, or maybe not south. It's in Tallahassee. And show you what I found. First off, I got I'm trying not to get too many cookbooks, but just cooking in Wyoming looked like an interesting one. And then here's one from Tallahassee. Puppy not included. And then this is a number 8 Lodge, 3-notch Lodge, nothing special, but for $8, and then it was 25% off anything in the kitchen stuff. So look at you. You're still not used to being in a car, are you? You little sweetie. Hey, little sweetie, say hi to everybody. Say hi. Hello. Boop. Boop. All right, onward. Another Goodwill in Tallahassee. Let's check it out and see what we can find, shall we? All right. Books. What do we got? Oh, there's actually cast iron here. Look at this. Looks like maybe a Modern Lodge, huh? Made in China. Chinese copy. Not for $14.99, sorry. Right, on the way back home, here we are in lovely Chipley, Florida. We're going to check out the Goodwill here in Chipley. See if there's anything. It's been hit and miss. I like these little small town Goodwills though, so let's check it out and see what we got. Looks really nicely organized. So let's see. What is that? Program speed? What is it? Some kind of vibrating thing? Start, stop. I have no idea what it is. Let's see what we got in this antique ball. T&B Treasures. So the outside looks promising. Let's go check it out. Thank you. Lots of little booths. Okay. Let's see what we got. All right. Alright, what do we got here? What do we have? Some BSR or some Asian. canceled BSR number 7, but really messed up. Made in Taiwan. It's got some potential, but just don't think so. $45. Heaps. That is warped. Lots of cast iron in all the little nooks and crannies around here. $30. Wagner. What number is that? Number 6. Number 6. Another one that doesn't sit flat. It's a BSR. Tractor trophies. $15. It's cute. Oldie. Could be BSR. There's our BSR. Ooh. Things seen better days. On anything. Don't know. BSR Century Series probably. Ooh, it's a moon pan. On for a 7. Look at that. Bad shape. Bad. Gate mark. Ooh, look at that crack. Yowie. A really old man. Alright, not too bad. This is an interesting little place. Prices are kind of all over the place. There's some good deals in here. There was a big pile of cast iron at the back. And I managed to get this guy for $15. This is a BSR. Late Red Mountain. I'm worried about that line there. You see that? But I don't see it on this side, so I'm assuming it's not a crack. There was a bunch of pieces there that were cracked in really bad condition, but this one may clean up nicely. I think this is not an early Red Mountain because I think it's got the smaller pour spouts, but I can't tell how pitted it is, and I won't know until I clean it up. But for $15, I'm back from my Christmas trip, and I only picked up 3 pans. I probably should have picked up more at that last stop. I should have picked up those lids and some other stuff, but in the last stop it was this thing. There was no prices on it, and the other prices were pretty high, so I just brought this one up front to see what the guy would sell it to me for, and he said $15, so I took it. I probably should have said, hold on a minute, let me go back and get some more of the stuff. Some of the pans were cracked. There was a really beautiful gate mark number 7 that was cracked, but I wondered if I could have offered him $5 for it. I just would have liked to have seen what it looked like cleaned up. Anyway, I did pick this up, which is a BSR. Looks like a Red Mountain. And this should clean up pretty nicely. I'm going to put that in the E-tank. Then I got this another BSR Red Mountain in number 3. This one was $15. And then this, which is a very early Lodge 3-notch. It looks like a 3-notch, but it's got pretty thin walls. It looks like it's really about as old as the 3 notches get. So I'm curious to see what we're going to uncover underneath all of this crud here. So this is going to be the first thing I'm going to put in the E-tank, and we're going to see what it looks like, and see if it was worth the $8 that I paid for it. So stand by for that. So here is that $15 BSR Red Mountain that I picked up in that junky thrift store, and I pulled it out of the E-tank and scrubbed it a bit, and it's a nice example, but it does definitely have some pitting in it. This was underneath all the seasoning, so you can kind of see. It's not super deep, but it's definitely there. This is one of those scenarios where, I debate on how much more time I want to put into it because of the pitting. I'm gonna season it because I think it's a good user. It is obviously an old pan, but didn't come out as nice as I had hoped. And this is one of the problems when you get these old pans with the seasoning on them. You strip the seasoning away, and you can see that somebody let it rust at some point in time and seasoned over it. Once you get the seasoning in there, it won't matter, but once you strip it, then you can see it. So this is going to take a lot more work to just make it presentable, and then I can't even really ask as much as I would like for it. But I will do what I can because it is an old workhorse that has seen a lot of meals and deserves to be put back in service. Alright, so here is this BSR Red Mountain that I pulled out of the E-tank and seasoned it. So now we can take a good look at it. This is the pan that I paid $15 for from that kind of junk antique place. As you can see, there was a lot more pitting in it than I was aware of. Look at that. This is what I would call a moon pan. It's certainly totally usable, but the problem is that it's it's certainly less than desirable. This will definitely affect the resale value of it. Again, you don't know until you get these things. This was pitted and then seasoned over. Otherwise, it's a really beautiful piece. I guess it could be sanded. I've got a pan that I've been playing around with using an orbital sander, and it just doesn't have enough power to really get in there very much. But I'm going to do an episode on trying to possibly refinish something like this, but I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I've got a big stack of pans that are kind of not all that good condition. Not sure, maybe I'll just use them as decorations or something, but $15, I don't think I would have paid $15 for it. I mean, it's still a good user, but when I'm looking for stuff that I need to put in my booth to flip, it needs to be better condition than this. So I don't know what I'll do. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and enjoying the video series and supporting me thus far by subscribing and clicking like and all of that. And if you want to catch me on TikTok, sometimes I have previews of what I'm working on that I haven't published lately. That's at TikTok/@WisdomStudio. And if you're on Facebook, look up the group Vintage Cast Iron Hunting, Restoration, Identification, and Sales. And until next time,